All right, we're recording. Josie, are you ready now? Blake, you need to mute, please. Josie, are you ready?
Cammy isn't working for me. Cammy isn't working.
What is not working? Your DMR?
It just happened to me. I had it open, but it just I reloaded it.
What did you say, Josie? I'm sorry.
It won't really even load. It just happened to me.
Caleb, I'm muting you, please. Stay muted. Stay muted. Josie, you might have to close out of it and try again, okay? Your internet might be acting funny. Mine was doing that earlier when we got off. All right, you might have to close out and try again, okay? I'm going to go ahead and present my screen. Jump over here to DMI. I already have mine open to Tuesday in Cami, and I've already rotated it so that we're ready to go. Is there anyone besides Josie that is not ready? Go ahead and unmute and tell me if you're not ready. Anybody? Okay. All right, let's go ahead and look at the first one. 7,521 plus 1,489. I'm going to start in the ones place. And I am going to add 1 plus 9 is 10. One group of 10 and 0 ones. 1 plus 2 plus 8 is 11. 1 plus 5 plus 4 is 10. 1 plus 7 plus 1 is 9. 9,010. Give me a thumbs up if your sum is 9,010. 9,010. Very good. All right, now to check. Josie, you got a question, sweetie?
Yes.
Go ahead.
My Cammy still won't work.
Well, bummer. Was it working earlier today when we did balanced lit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you might have to close everything out and restart your computer and maybe do an update. I don't know, sweetie. All right. I'm sorry it's not working. All right.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay. So we are going to subtract to check. We're going to take our 9,000. Actually, I am going to type this. I'm going to take my 9,010 and subtract 1,489. When you're typing, boys and girls, if you put a space between each of your numbers, it makes it a little bit easier to work, okay? All right, now I'm going to jump back to my drawing tool. Like I've said before, you guys are probably better at this drawing tool than I am. All right, I cannot take 0 minus 9, so I have to regroup. I'm going to borrow a group of 10s. There is 0 left, and I have 10 ones. 10 minus 9 is 1. Now I've got 0 10s minus 8 10s. Can't do that, so I'm going to come over here and borrow a group of 100. There are no hundreds, so I got to come over here and borrow a group of 1,000. Instead of 9, now I have 8. That gives me 10 hundreds. I'm going to borrow a group of 10 hundreds and now have 10 tens. 10 minus 8 is 2. 9 minus 4 is 5. And 9 minus 1, nope, 8 minus 1 is 7. 7,520 matches my top number, so I am correct. Give me a thumbs up if you got all that right. Thumbs up if you got all that right. Good job, Giovanni. Good job, Lillian. Good job, Blake. Nice job, guys. All right, let's jump over here to count and write numbers by 8 up to 64. I'm going to go over to our classroom, to the stream, go to the bottom, and go to our songs. Let's roll.
8, 16, 24, 32,
40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80.
This is
Game Remix. Say what?
All right, let's do it one more time.
8, 16,
24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80. This is Game Remix. Say what?
Very good. All right, let's go back to DMR. Okay, Jenna. We're on DMR. Okay, so I'm going to jump up here to text, and who can unmute and count for me by 8s? Braden, can you? I'll start. 8, 16, what's next?
24.
Good. What else? 8, 16, 24, 32. Then what?
40.
40. And then?
48.
46.
64.
Very good. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64. And now we know 8 times 3 equals what? Josie, what's 8 times 3? Does she have to leave? Does she have to get off? Brayden.
24.
24. Very good. And what is the division fact family factor that is related to 8 times 3 equals 24? You can tell me. What is the division factor that is related to 8 times 3 equals 24? Tell her. Who knows? Go ahead, Brayden. You're rocking this out. There's 2 of them.
24 divided by 8.
24. Yeah, and let me show you something. To do divided, you could draw it, or you can use the slash like that. 24 divided by 8 equals 3. The other one would be 24 divided by 3 equals 8. Either one of those works. Either one of those works fine. All right, area, length times width. Who knows what 12 times 7 is? 7 times 12 or 12 times 7? Giovanni, do you know what 7 times 12 is?
84.
84, very good. What is 6 times 11, Giovanni? Do you know that one?
66.
66, very good. All right, let's look at this clock. What time was it 4 hours ago? What time was it 4 hours ago? First, let's talk about what time the clock says now. What time does the clock say now? Jenna, what time does the clock say now? Can you see it? Can you see the clock, Jenna?
4012.
Close. You're correct with the 4 o'clock. 4:07, yeah. You're right with the 4 o'clock. It's on the 4, the hour hand's on the 4, and the minute hand is on the 7. So it is 4:07. Now, the question is, what time was it 4 hours ago? Who can tell me that? We need to take 4:07 and subtract 4 hours. Giovanni?
12:07.
12:07. Very good. Very good. And if I said that was in the middle of the night, would that be AM or PM?
PM?
Nope. PM is right now. It's almost like 12:07 PM. In the middle of the night is AM. In the middle of the night is AM. Midnight is 12 o'clock AM. All right, next. Write the following in standard and expanded form. 500s, 510s, and 13 ones. I'm already thinking in my head, what can I do with those 13 ones? Who can tell me what to do with those 13 ones? Come on, I know you guys know. Evan! He's a rock star at this. Go ahead, Evan.
Go to the template, go to 30 and follow 10, 1, and you have 6 10s.
Correct. How many ones do I have left, Evan? If I had 13, I take 10 away to make a group of 10. How many ones do I have left? Three. Do you guys see that? I took 10 ones, made them a group of 10. Now I have 6 10s and 3 ones. What is my number in standard form? What is my number in standard form? Luke Blevins.
So it's 563.
Very good. 563. What is it in expanded form? Elijah Paxton?
500 plus 60 plus 3.
Very good. 500 plus 60 plus 3. And who can tell me what 18 times 2 is? 18 times 2. Caleb.
36.
Very good. And boys and girls, one way you can figure this out is to take 18 plus 18, repeated addition. That's probably the easiest way to figure this out. 18 plus 18 is 36. All right, next page. Brandon walked to Zachary's house in the afternoon. He left at 2:55. It took him 10 minutes to walk there, and he stayed and played for 45 minutes. What time did he leave Zachary's house? Now, boys and girls, we are going to use a T-chart. We're actually going to learn a new strategy today, if you've already looked at our math assignment, but I like a T-chart the best. So we're going to do a T-chart for this one. All right. If he left at 2:55, it took him 10 minutes to walk there, and he played for 45 minutes. What time did he leave Zachary's house? What's my first step? What's my first step? What do I need to do first? What do I need to do first? Blake, what do I need to do first?
Yeah. So if Zachary left at 2:55,
Uh-huh.
and it took him 10 minutes to walk, and so it took him 10 minutes to walk to the
Right.
other house. What time did it, and then he played for 45 minutes. What time did he leave
Okay.
Zachary's house?
That's right. So we're going to start at 2:55. What do I need to do first, Blake? What would be a good first step?
I'm sorry about my internet.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It happens. It's all right. Can somebody else help him out? Giovanni, what should I do first?
Add 10 minutes.
Yeah, when I add 10 minutes, what time is it?
If you added 10 minutes, then it would be 3:05.
Correct, because 5 minutes would be 3 o'clock. 10 minutes would be 3:05. Very good. All right, what's my next step? Because I'm not finished yet. I'm not
Your
finished yet.
Your next step would be to add 45 minutes.
Okay, you could do that as your next step. Yep. And if I add 45 minutes, Giovanni, what time is it?
3:50.
3:50. Very good. So what time did he leave Zachary's house?
50.
3:50. Oh, 5. And I just messed up. Did you see what I did? 3:50, not 3:55. 3:50. Very good. And that's probably AM or PM. If you're at your buddy's house playing, is it probably AM or PM? Somebody say it. Unmute, say it.
PM.
Not AM. That's in the morning. Are you playing at 3:50 in the morning?
PM.
PM. It's probably PM. It's in the afternoon. PM is in the afternoon. Okay? All right. Let's go ahead and jump. Huh? What'd you say? Let's go ahead and open up our math for today.
I'm up at AM every weekend and school day.
Yeah. I get up super early too. I usually get up about 5.
But tonight it was different. I slept in 7 minutes late to class. I was really tired this today, and I don't know why.
Well, I woke up at 7:30.
Yeah,
Sleeping in, Luke.
I wake up at 8:30. Yeah, I woke up at 8:30.
Oh.
All right, boys and girls, let's get on our math. I'm going to share my screen. Now, we know in math especially, there's lots of different ways to solve problems, right? Lots of different ways to solve problems. I'm looking under Tuesday, February 16th, and I'm scrolling down to math. Now, boys and girls, I think the easiest way to do elapsed time is a T-chart. That is why I teach that way first. There is another way you can do elapsed time, and it's on a number line. Now, I think this way is a little bit harder, but I'm still going to show you because you might see it on a test, or this way could be easier for you because we all learn in different ways. So I'm going to show you this, how to do elapsed time on a number line, and then we're going to do some practice. Now, I want to say, if you're doing this on a number line and it's confusing to you, you can ignore it and use your T-chart because we've gotten pretty good at T-charts, boys and girls. Your work on T-charts is looking pretty good, and I'm proud of you guys, okay? So if you look at this and you think, oh my gosh, this is confusing, you can kind of just push it to the side of your brain. If you look at this and think, oh my gosh, that's so much easier than a T-chart, go for it, okay? We're going to start by watching this video, and I hope you can hear it. It's just 3 minutes. I hope you can hear it better than you can the one this morning. All right, yeah, the one that we watched this morning. I hope it's a little easier to understand.
In this lesson, we'll be learning how to use a number line to determine how much time has passed between two events.
Nope, it's still doing
Let's
the
review telling time. On a piece of paper or your whiteboard, write down the time shown on.
Still not good, guys?
Yeah, it's still doing the echo.
Okay, all right. Thank you for telling me. Thank you very much. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you already watched that video. I know a lot of you guys watch it before you get on. Okay, good. All right, let's go ahead and jump to the lesson, and we'll just talk about the lesson. Number line. You can count the amount of time that passes between one time and another. You can use a number line. Go ahead and open that up. We're going to do several of these together, and then you can work on the rest by yourself. Okay, go ahead and open it up. Tuesday, elapsed time number line. It's posted under math for Tuesday, February the 16th. Let me know if you cannot find it. All right, is there anyone that hasn't found it yet? Anybody? Okay, all right, let's talk about it. All right, so elapsed time, this is the same thing, boys and girls. It's the same thing that we've been doing with the T-chart. Okay, how much time has passed? What time did you start an activity? What time does it end? How long did it take? It's the same kind of question that just looks different because we're using a number line, okay? Jamal wakes up for school at 6:30. He has to catch the bus at 7:15. How much time does Jamal have to get ready in the morning? Well, on this number line, we started at 6:30 and we jumped 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 to get to 7:15. So how much time did he have to get ready in the morning? Nobody? Come on, somebody knows. Giovanni?
45 minutes.
45 minutes. That is correct. That is correct. All right, let's go ahead and do the next one. These first couple are pretty easy because they give you the number line. I think it gets tricky when you have to make your own number line. Elise has soccer practice at 3:30. Practice is over at 5:45. How long is her soccer practice? It started at 3:30. We jumped 1 hour, 2 hours to 5:30. So that's our plus 2 hours, plus 10 minutes to 5:40, plus 5 minutes to 5:45. So we have 2 hours and 15 minutes. 2 hours and 15 minutes. All right, next one. Caleb is visiting his uncle in another state. He leaves at 6:15. It takes him 3 hours and 15 minutes to get there. What time does Caleb get to his uncle's house? He starts at 6:15. It takes him 3 hours, so we jump for 3 hours. 1, 2, 3, and that's 6:15, 7:15, 8:15, 9:15. And then from 9:15, we jump 10 minutes to 9:25 and 5 minutes to 9:30. So he gets there at 9:30. All right, now let's look at these where we have to make our own number line. Let's look at the next one. Okay. Madison goes to recess at 12:15. Recess is over at 12:40. How long does Madison have recess? All right, so we're going to bring this time over. And we're going to say our start time is 12:15. Go ahead and do that now. I drug one of my times over the 0:00, and I made my start time 12:15. 12:15. Now we need to jump. We're going to add some time. How much time should we add? How much time should we add? 12:15 to what? Think about when we do our T-charts. How much time would we add on our T-chart? We're just going to 12:40. Does anybody have a guess? How much time should we add? Anybody have a guess? Giovanni, do you have a guess? Luke, I saw your hand. Give me a guess, even if it's not quite right. It's okay. Go ahead, Luke.
15 minutes.
Okay, let's add 15 minutes. So I'm going to drag another one of these times over here. And Luke, if I add 15 minutes to 12:30, what time will it be?
12:45.
Not 12:45. Let's think about 12:15, adding 15 minutes. 12:15, 12:20, 12:25,
12:30.
12:30. There you go. 12:30. Okay, so we added 15 minutes. Now, what am I going to do to add, to get to 12:40? What do I need to add? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a text box up here and write that we added 15 minutes. Do you guys see what I'm doing? It didn't give me this option, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to write up here that we added 15 minutes because I think that will make it easier to remember because sometimes I can't remember things. Okay. 15 minutes. All right, next. So I'm on 12:30. What do I need to add to get to 12:40? Giovanni?
At 10 minutes.
Okay, let's add 10 minutes. So if I add 10 minutes, and again, I'm going to write 10 minutes above here because that will help me remember what I'm doing. Okay, add 10 more minutes. Okay, what time will it be if I add 10 minutes? Giovanni, go ahead.
12:40.
It'll be 12:40. So if I added 15 minutes and I added 10 minutes, how long does Madison have recess?
25 minutes.
25 minutes. Excellent. Does anyone need me to wait just a minute? You guys need to pause so you can catch up? Just let me know. I want to make sure everyone has understands it and has time because sometimes figuring out and manipulating those numbers and all that stuff is harder than the actual problem. Okay, does anybody need me to wait? Let me know. I don't want to rush. Okay, let's look at the next one. Let's look at the next one. School starts at 7:10. Jaden goes to PE at 8:35. How long is Jaden in school before he goes to PE? All right, so our start time is 7:10. I'm going to go ahead and drag one of my times over here and make my start time 7:10. And then I'm going to add some time. How much time do you want to add? What's going to be our first jump? What do you guys think? What do you think? Nikki, what do you think? Do you have a guess? Gina? Are you guys there? I can't see everybody today. I don't know why my grid's not working. But I can't see everybody today.
1 hour.
You want to add 1 hour? Okay. So if we add 1 hour to 7:10, what time will we jump to, Nikki?
8:10.
You're right. We'll jump to 8:10. Now, do we have to do that?
No.
No, we don't have to do that. If another time works for you and you only want to jump 10 minutes, that would work too. But yes, if we jump 1 hour, that does work and we can go to 8:10. Very good. 8:10. All right, now I'm not to 8:25 yet, so I'm going to jump again. And how much time are we going to add? How much time do you want to add?
minutes.
Okay, you want to go ahead and add 25 minutes? All right, that works. $25 minutes. All right, if I jump 25 minutes, Nikki, what time do I end on?
8:25.
Well, look, we started with 8:10, so it's not 8:25, it's
35.
8:35. There you go. So if we added 1 hour and we added 25 minutes, how long is Jaden in school before he goes to PE?
An hour and 25 minutes.
An hour and how many minutes?
25 minutes.
25 minutes. Yep, 1 hour and 25 minutes. Nikki, that's very good. Is there anybody else that did it a different way? Is there anybody that did it a different way? If you did, jump in. Because there's other ways to do it. Go ahead, Caleb. What did you add?
I added the smaller part, so I would use all of the arrows and the numbers.
Okay. What did you add?
So 1 hour,
Okay.
10 minutes,
10.
10 minutes, and 5 minutes.
Okay, so Caleb added 1 hour, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, and 5 minutes. And Caleb still got 1 hour and 25 minutes. Does that work too? Yes, absolutely. Good job. Very good job, Caleb. Okay, before we go to the next one, does anybody have any questions? Giovanni?
Push your hair back out your face.
After we're done with this, can we get off?
Well, there's still a couple more I want to talk about, okay? There's a couple more here I want to talk about. There's 5 more slides, and even if we don't do them all, I want to talk about it because the next one, the next one's a little bit different. It doesn't give you a time. Phoebe goes to the zoo at 9 o'clock. She stays for 2 hours and 25 minutes. What time does she leave the zoo? What time does she leave the zoo? So we start at 9 o'clock.
And you add 2 hours. What you got?
We start at 9 o'clock.
Clock.
10 something.
No, that's only 1 hour.
And we're going to jump 1 time and add what? What do you want to add for our first jump? What do you want to add? How much time?
Then you got to add 25 minutes.
25 minutes.
So how many hours is that? How much time? You got it wrote on your board, Goofy.
Anybody? Caleb?
$2 hours.
Okay, you want to start with 2 hours. That works for me. Okay, if we add 2 hours to 9 o'clock, what time is it? Go ahead, Caleb.
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. Could you have just added 1 hour? Yes, you could have. That would have been 10 o'clock. Yep, and then you could have added another hour to get to 11 o'clock. Very good. All right, so we already added 2 hours. Now what are we going to add? Elijah Paxton, what do you think?
25 minutes.
All right, let's go ahead and add 25 minutes. Notice you don't have to use the whole number line, and you don't have to use the whole, all of the arrows. All right, you can do it any way you want. Then we're going to add 25 minutes. And our time is what, Elijah?
11:25.
11:25. Very good. So what time does she leave the zoo? 11:25. Okay, there's 4 more that I want you to do by yourself if you feel comfortable doing them by yourself. If you do not, you can stay here and we'll do them together. If you want to log off and finish the last 4 by yourself, you can do that. All right, I'll give everybody about 2 minutes to decide and log off and see you tomorrow, or stay on and we'll do them together. Okay? If you're logging off, I'll see you in the morning at 9 o'clock, and we will have a Google Meet no matter what school goes. Bye. See you.
Okay, bye. Oh, what's 5 times 5?
If you're
Is there reading groups today?
what did you say, Luke?
Is there reading groups today?
No, I have a meeting. Nope, not today.
Yes.
I have a meeting.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, look. He was crying.
So you can get off early?